Hello, Starseeds, and welcome to your energy activations and messages for January 6th through January 12th, 2020. This is the first time I am doing a Starseed reading, like specifically for you guys to look at a weekly energy. Spirit's really been working with me for you guys, and 2020 is a big year for Starseeds. So many of you are going to awaken, and so many of you are going to the next level, like reaching a new dimension. So 2020 is a powerful year, and we have 6 eclipses this year. So eclipses always impact you guys much more than the average person. I've linked some other readings I've done for Starseeds, as well as the eclipse reading below this video for you guys if you want to check that out after this reading. But also, this is something I want to keep doing for you guys every week. And, you know, as I expand more into all the different Starseed collectives, I want to start bringing a weekly reading for each and every collective that is drawn to this channel and these videos. So in the comments, let me know what your collective is, and also what you want more of as a Starseed that you feel would really help you on your journey, you know, week by week, what it is that you need, and I will do my very best to give it to you. All right, Starseeds, I'm so excited to do this reading for you guys. Let's start by pulling the high energies, all the light codes coming in for you guys in January. And you know, this week we do have the Cancer full moon, lunar eclipse. So you guys, there's big expansions happening, you know, rearrangements of your soul taking place. You know how those activations go. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, telepathy of Terra Mata. And that's, you know, messages and energy coming from Mother Earth Gaia. You are receiving messages from her telepathically, and with this, what you're receiving, what you're feeling may seem totally outlandish or crazy or weird, but your collective is asking you to really dive into those new ideas and energies that you're picking up on. And you know, this week, connect with Mother Earth Gaia as best as you can, because she has a lot of information to I don't want to say share with you, almost like exchange to you, give it to you. And some of the light codes that you're going to start working with are actually coming from Mother Earth Gaia rather than, you know, your collective. So connect to Mother Earth Gaia this week. She has messages for you. She also has some healing for you and some light codes for you. And whatever's coming to you, you know, just go with it, write it down, think about it, marinate on it, channel your collective about it, because there's going to be some really interesting information that's starting to come into your awareness. And I have the crown out for you guys because I definitely consider you guys royalty. Next out, ooh, a Theta of Venus. Unconditional love pouring upon you. Light codes coming in from Venus. So look at where your natal Venus is in your astrological chart, because that's the house where you're going to receive most of this empowerment, this healing, this just bombardment of love from Venus, the Venus energy. So there's light codes coming in for you guys from her, and she wants to give you a deep healing, and she wants to, I see her like cracking you open to like bring forth this really soft, like crystalline, but it's not like hard, it's like, it feels like gelatin, but I see it as like crystalline, which is a new version of you. Wow. You guys are going to touch on a new level of the love frequency that you have been unable to access on the earth plane up to this point. And you know, in 2020, all these eclipses coming in, you are now going to finally be able to access that light code from Venus, which has a lot to do with unconditional love, which you need that for your mission, but also there's a healing that needs to come in play for you guys, because it feels as though you've been in a lot of battle in the years leading up to 2020. And as you guys know, especially those of you who live in America, there's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on and just happened, and that's going to be playing out throughout 2020. And Starseeds, that's why you are on the rise. That's why you're really being woken up and expanded in all sort of different ways, because a lot of healing needs to come into the earth plane right now with everything that's going to take place over the course of 2020. There's a big purging of the shadow energy, which all of you are aware of and picking up on. And so you are being expanded and grown and evolved to help bring the healing in after the destruction, and just so many different ways in personal lives, from a platform, speaking your beautiful angelic voice, leading causes, starting support groups, all kinds of different things you guys are going to be involved in over 2020, just because of the way everything is playing out as we have this purge of the shadow energy throughout 2020. And with 6 eclipses, we haven't had 6 eclipses since 2011, so it's going to be a powerful year of major change. What's going on right now, where everybody's at, the world at large, is going to be so different by the end of 2020. Okay. Oh, and now you guys got the mandala of the heart, 528 hertz. Yeah, you guys are getting a heart healing, a heart upgrade, and a heart activation. And it starts, here this week of January, because again, you're being prepared and groomed and grown for everything that you're going to be doing throughout 2020, because of everything that's happening in the world. And through all of this like change and destruction, it like cracks open. I want to say, this doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it will to you. It cracks open a frequency. Like, I don't know, like I just see this this energy, and you can't crack energy, but it like cracks it open. And in that space, it's like the light codes could come in, unconditional love and this healing. And again, this is a frequency that doesn't exist on the earth plane right now. You know it in your soul, from your home. That frequency, and you can't access it here. And part of that, you feel that, and you probably don't know what it is, like just this emptiness. And no matter how fulfilled you are, how good life is for you, just everything, when all is well, there's just this emptiness. And it's this frequency of love that you have been unable to access in 2020. It's able to come through like these cracks. All right. And you, being the receptacle, you grab a hold of that and you anchor it into the earth plane. And it begins to change the vibration of the collective, and it creates that option for everybody to choose that new vibration of love, become a lover, not a fighter, because we need a big shift of energy in the whole world. Like everybody, every country, every person needs to be enveloped in this unconditional love, these light frequencies of this love that you guys you receive so easily, but everybody else, it just it bounces off of them. So when you receive it, you anchor it into the earth plane. That's why Gaia is coming in so strong. She's working with you guys this week to start beginning to receive this frequency of love, because when it's a new frequency, even though it's love, it's overwhelming for you because it's new, it's expanding you. And she is helping you ground that energy of these frequencies, of these light codes of love, to make them available in the earth plane once more. And once it becomes a part of you and you anchor it in, you hold that space for all of humanity, for everybody. And as more star seeds anchor down these light codes of this love, it's beautiful. It changes the world. You've got to believe that, you are a drop in the ocean, but you are the whole ocean in a drop. Remember that. All right, let's pull some more cards. And, so this is the light codes, the frequencies that your collective as well as the higher realms are trying to give to you. And Gaia is coming in to really help you anchor those into the earth plane. So let's see what's going on within you personally, within your soul, within your spirit. Inner alchemy, yes, turning matter into light. Ooh, you guys are got a big mission this year. Just look at the image of that and the message that's already come through. And then inner alchemy, it's that frequency of love that has not been available in the earth plane in 2020. It's the time for that to come on in. Yes, because look at planetary shifts. It's number 22. 22 is the number of mastery, especially in your natal chart. Look at your natal chart. You've got planets, your sun, moon, or any planets at 22 degrees. That means you've already mastered the energy of that planet in every house of the zodiac in lifetimes before. And so you are the master of that. And so you have a natural ability. Wherever you're 22 degrees in any of your planets in your natal chart, see what that planet's about. See what the house it's sitting in, because again, you've mastered all the houses with the placement of that planet, but the placement of it at the time of, your incarnation into the earth plane, that's the house that this alchemy, where you're going to be doing a lot of work bringing in these light codes, because you're already the master of that. But also planetary shifts coming out is letting you know that as all of these things are taking place worldwide, and then these light codes are coming to you from the higher realms, you're really feeling it. You guys may be having trouble sleeping. You may just feel really emotional at times, and you feel the sadness and the heaviness and, the purge going on in the energies. And then just Mother Earth Gaia and the way that she also suffers. You're feeling all of that. And it's because there's a big shift going on right now, but it's going on all year long. Okay. And next out is trust. And look at that. You got number 33. That's another number of mastery. And so with trust right there, Starseeds, you have just got to trust the process. Trust your mission, trust your collective. All things will come to you as you are ready to receive them vibrationally. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get these glares off the cards for you guys. You're going to be receiving a lot of upgrades and activations throughout the year, especially around the portal events. And, this week, and I would say really all month of January, but starting this week, these light codes of love coming in strong, Mother Earth Gaia wanting to partner up with you to help anchor them into the earth plane. And there's an inner alchemy taking place. You're transmuting some shadow energy within yourself from your experiences leading up to 2020 as well. But also it's like the shadow energy, worldwide, that you're also transmuting. And, as the external is shifting and changing, so does the internal of you, and you are not going to be the same person. 2020, you are achieving some mastery at a soul level attached to your collective somehow, some way, and you really just got to trust the process of how everything's unfolding. Reach out to your collective, reach out to the angels if you feel scared, you feel lost. Clearly some of you have been putting it out there to Spirit for more guidance, and Spirit has not left me alone about this. I even did a reading for myself, and I kid you not, this card came out and I was like, okay, because see, yeah, they have spoken. I've learned about the starseed energy early in my journey, and I had my natal chart read by some starseeds, and they told me I was not part of the starseed collective, like the Syrians, the Pleiadians, but more I'm working with the goddess energy. She wasn't really sure who my collective was, just that I was very hand in hand with the goddess energy, and I was going to be working with the Starseeds to help them with their journey. Not that I'm better than anybody or that I know more, but that's just that's why I'm here, is just to assist and, you know, give love and hold these codes along with you guys. But you have like a bigger mission than that, what you guys are doing and giving to the world. I'm just here bringing the energies to you and helping you, you know, figure them out in yourself. And so you've got to just trust your journey, trust your path, and dig deep and ask the angels when you are confused. Tap into your collective when you really need to feel those home frequencies to remind you what you're here for and what this is all about. All right, let's pull a couple of cards for you guys to go with what's going on at your soul. And also, you are going to be coming into more of a place of trust, because you are able to finally receive these higher frequencies of love. So Utopia, peace, serenity, paradise. Nice. That's where your soul is going with this inner alchemy. And over here with trust, we have reflective truth, identity, self-love, acceptance. And, you know, as above, so below, the spirit of you attached to your collective, but here you are in the earth plane. So I really see like those light codes from your collective coming into you, so you can, you know, anchor them down, and then they're available to all in the earth plane, and you hold that space. And these light codes that you guys are working with, it really allows for major transformation for everybody who chooses to tap into them. Also a strong message for those Gemini starseeds out there, you know, really pay attention to this message. All right, so let's pull some cards to look at how this is playing out for you guys in the physical plane, how you're experiencing, you know, physical reality with these light codes and this shifting and changing inside your soul. Six of Wands, you are headed to a victory in the physical world. Five of Swords, after you have felt defeated for quite some time. That's why you've got to trust the process and know that as, you know, these planetary shifts take place, these energetic shifts take place, things are going to shift in your physical reality and experience as well. Knight of Discs. And this is you anchoring in those light codes, making them, you know, available for all in the physical plane. And these higher frequencies of love allows for easier manifestation, allows for self-love, allows for healing. Knight of Cups, beautiful. Yeah, look, that's the love. Oh, I love spirit. This is the light codes of that higher frequency of love. And here in the Knight of Discs is it being funneled into the earth plane via you, and you anchoring it down. So you are doing your job. You are doing it so well, whether you realize it or not. And you're going to start receiving some rewards. Some of you could be like, look, I'm all about helping humanity and, you know, evolving consciousness, but like, throw me a bone, please. Like, I need something. And so there is like this positive energy and shift and change happening for you guys. There's something beautiful coming in this week after you've been feeling a bit defeated. All right. Yeah, look at sorrow under this victory. So finally, you know, there's some good energies like these, this higher frequency of the love. It fills you full. Yes, because look at, now we have the Empress. It fills you full. Two of Discs, and allows for change to come in. And Prince of Cups, are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that. Earth energy, water energy, the love light codes you anchoring them into the earth plane and creating that, you know, choice for everybody, for the all. Oh, this is so beautiful to me. You guys, this is going to be a good week for star seeds. You're going to receive some spiritual energy that, you know, activates you. You're going to receive some sort of victory or manifestation with this full moon energy that makes you feel happy. And, you know, this lunar eclipse paired up with the 111 activations coming in. I feel that's when those higher frequency of love energies are going to start, you know, being bombarded into the earth plane, is through January 10th and January 11th. And that's when you're going to start picking up on them, and you're already going to start anchoring them down. But through this process, there is some healing and elevation and manifestation coming to you, a reward of sorts, and it feels good. So, again, you could be a little sensitive just because of all these energies going on, and you're definitely feeling what's taking place with Mother Earth Gaia, as well as worldwide, just all this crazy energy going on. But there's some solace, there's some healing being projected to you to help lift that burden off of you by your collective, so it doesn't feel so heavy. And Six of Wands and the Empress are trumping Three of Swords and Five of Swords. Sadness and defeat is being replaced by victory and abundance. So that's coming in, and your team wants you to know that. And all of this is happening and, you know, aligning you to receive these love codes. Everything that you've been going through, it's like the evolution of the physical avatar that you're working with, so that you can expand and receive these codes. Okay, and so you guys do go through quite a bit, and you just feel everything always, so that's hard enough as it is. And you know, many of you don't realize, because it's just your life and you're used to being you. A lot of people really don't feel and sense and pick up on, you know, the vibes of the planet, of the nature kingdom, of all the humans, just everything. They don't feel it the way that you do. And you've been very overwhelmed just because of the heaviness and what we're going through as, you know, a species, as a collective. Mother Earth Gaia moving, you know, in our solar system, moving through the Milky Way galaxy. Everything is a cycle, and every movement moves us to a new frequency, a new energy. And it's just been a heavy time. It's been a heavy time. And Starseeds, now it's more about the expansion into that evolution that you've worked on, so that you can receive these higher frequencies at the perfect time when the world needs it the most. And that begins this week right now. And you doing your work, you being you, there's also some beautiful reward and manifestation coming in this week for you guys. So let's pull some more cards to go with how this is playing out in your physical reality. Transformation, metamorphosis, synchronicity, the unexpected. Ooh, these higher frequencies of love are so empowering you, but also there is something in store for you this week, Starseeds. A little surprise, a manifestation attached to this full moon energy, and this inner alchemy transformation is happening for you guys. And oneness, balance, patience, divine masculine. So you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy coming through with the Empress. So there's definitely a balancing going on within you, your solar and sacral chakra, but also I feel your third eye and your crown chakra, because we see that going on, the spiritual and the physical, and that keeps playing out throughout the reading, and you see it there as well. You know, and you can even look at it that way, these mirroring the spiritual and then the physical. So the dual, and then even here, you know, the Two of Discs. So the duality of the spiritual and the physical, it's like a beautiful synergy taking place inside of you this week. And so you are feeling just more within yourself, more intuitive, more open, just more in the vibes. I don't know how to explain this. But I also do see where you are feeling the world. But maybe, okay, because these higher frequencies of love are coming in and it empowers you so much, where typically all of these energies really hurt you, hurt your heart, just the heaviness, the sadness, the shadow, the darkness of the world. It's these higher frequencies elevate you to where you can look at all of those things and it not like traumatize you and hurt you so badly, where you're starting to see the solution now. You're holding the space in a higher space now so others can join you. You're not seeing people as needing to be saved from anything. You're starting to see yourself as like this beacon, and you're holding the space and making that choice for everybody to come join that vibe with you. Receive your light, receive those frequencies of that higher love. Oh, yes, yes, you are feeling so empowered. Woo, and I knock over my cup as I say that. And you're coming into mastery right there. You guys have been working really hard, and now 2020, it's like game on. Everything you've been working for, everything you've been working to evolve into, you are now becoming, and it's for you to hold this space for these beautiful higher frequencies of love, which are going to empower you because you haven't had access to them all of your life up to this point, and you know them. They're your home frequencies, so you always have felt like something is missing from within you. All right, Starseeds, let's pull some advice for all of this. Okay, there we go. That one jumped out. Channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. There it is, Starseeds. Your collectives confirming everything I just said about you guys holding those frequencies of light codes, and nobody else can hold them like you guys. And like I said, they're overwhelming at first, but you guys, that inner alchemy, you temper it and you bring it down into the earth plane, and then it's easier to access for everybody else. You are a conduit, you are a channel for, ultimate, divine, unconditional love. Next out, meditation. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. And this is those light codes coming into you. And then don't forget, Mother Earth Gaia wants to help you anchor them down into the earth plane, and that happens through meditation. And now we have transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Yes, Starseeds, you guys have earned your mastery, and now 2020, it begins, and you are just on fire. You are beacons of light, and you guys are going to make a lot of progress in your personal journeys, because even though you're here assisting, just as I'm here assisting for, a different purpose, I'm here to assist you guys, that you guys are here for these big missions of transmuting reality, tearing down old paradigms, okay? Everybody has their mission. Everybody has their purpose, and you guys have been going through it, and now you are fully awakening to that purpose, to that mission, so that you can hold these beautiful higher frequencies of love energy, and Mother Earth Gaia assisting you guys with that this week. So those are your messages and activations and everything else that wanted to come through. Again, leave me a comment. Let me know what your collective is, and what you would like more of as a star seed, and I will definitely do my best to help bring that for you guys each and every week. So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.